A new flashpoint has erupted inside an already very fragile ceasefire, and Israel has just drawn a red line that Hamas says that it will not accept. We are talking about a ceasefire barely holding since October 10th, accusations flying every single day, and in the middle of all of this, a bold demand from Israel that changes every single thing. Hamas will be disarmed, not reduced, not restricted, disarmed completely. And all of a sudden, the peace plan, it is shaking. So Israel has rejected Hamas's proposal, no freeze, full disarmament. In the meantime, Hamas leader Khalid Mashal, he floated a very dramatic idea here: a temporary weapon freeze in Gaza, a pause, a compromise, a way to ease pressure and keep the ceasefire alive. But Israel's answer? Sharp, swift, absolutely clear. No future for Hamas as an armed group. Disarmament is the only option for you. Here, Israeli officials say that this is not negotiable, not for peace, not for Washington, not for Michelle's pragmatic American thinking. Inside the ceasefire, calm on the paper, tensions in reality. Yes, Gaza has been under a ceasefire since October 10th. But every day it brings a new complaint, be it violation, be it provocation, be it tensions rising under the surface. It is not peace. It's a pause filled with pressure, waiting for someone to make the next move. And now, Israel says that the move, it's coming soon. Netanyahu signals that the next phase, new troops out, new forces in. Israel's Prime Minister, Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu, has hinted that the next chapter of the peace plan is about to begin. What does that mean? It means more IDF withdrawals from inside Gaza, arrivals of the International Stabilization Force, a new political and security setup for Gaza. But Hamas has its own interpretation. Foreign forces inside Gaza? Absolutely not. Hamas says that would be occupation, and the only place that will tolerate foreign troops is along the border, not elsewhere. Hamas has fired back. Total disarmament, not acceptable. Israel, while Mishal left the door open to a systematic weapon freeze, the group made one thing very clear: we will not give up our weapons. Now, for Hamas, disarmament equals defeat. For Israel, disarmament equals peace. And with both the sides locked into these positions, the ceasefire is all of a sudden sitting on a thinner ice than ever before.